Good morning, world. I'm not one of those to say good morning, beautiful people, because number one, everybody's not beautiful, and number two, I've noticed that everybody that says good morning, beautiful people, you're with that group. I'm not with that group. Anyway, so as what I think his name was Ivory Poacher was saying, those are not eggs. He was right. The black widow spider, which I told you I've had brown and black widow spider nests. Oh, the nest is still there, but this is still there too. Remember when I told you I was cleaning? I was cleaning and I did some spray. This is actually spider poop. So, and being that that is still there, I guess it's like poop. It got caught in the spray. Oh, little baby frog. Oh, I'm sorry. I was cleaning house and I sprayed outside. I just sprayed. Well, I guess we know the spray works. Damn, Val. Does this hurt plants? Somebody's been pooping on my porch. I hope my plant's gonna be okay. I'm not a killer, but don't make me. So no, I'm feeling disturbed a little bit by the people that get. I don't care. I know. Good morning, babies. Good morning, birdie. And yet the cat won't go away. Here it is again. Val's habitat for humanity, for creatures. We have the cat that's walking on my roof. I don't know what that's about. I honestly don't know. It doesn't happen all the time, but it seems to be seasonal, considering what's going on right now during the season. What is the season? What is the reason? People doubling down. The person coming back. No, my person is not. People who get it like, oh, that whole family got STDs, spiritual STDs, whatever it be. They are generationally cursed. And they were trying to curse me. They want to like, does she know? Of course I know. Of course I know the brother and sister, mom. It's like a whole family fucking or something. I don't know what that is. I mean, I did not know people were that decrepit and weird, but apparently they are. So anyway, it's not about them. This is about me. Happy Tuesday morning. It's Val Jones as she continues her awakening journey with chronic kidney disease. I have to do what's right for me. So again, bringing somebody in my energy right now would not be right for me, because this is a personal journey. Somebody coming into my life right now, any of these people trying to come into my life right now, would not be a gain to my life. It would be a drain on my life. And as you all know, if you're suffering from a life-threatening illness, bringing a drain in your life is not the thing to do. You just got to take a chance. That's a stupid person. That's a stupid person who's trying to grift you. No. Like they haven't even, either they haven't been through their SATURN returns enough, or they're being paid to lie to you, or it could be your AI. And by the way, here's the way that you can, when you answer the phone, and you can tell if it's just somebody calling or if it's AI. Because when it's AI, it's always going to be that pause before you say hello, and it's a pause. Hello, my name is Linda. Click. There used to be a time when I would just like kind of talk back to it, and then you kind of feel guilty for just hanging up, because now I just hang up. But I don't. Hey, our girls up. Hair is everywhere, because when I took my spiritual bath last night, I washed my hair with Native. Don't use body wash for your hair, but if you do that every once in a while, your hair won't care. At least my hair doesn't care. Anyway, I look like an alchemist, okay? So are we all wearing our black tank tops today? See, I haven't even had coffee or CBD or anything. I told you I just wake up this way. So can you imagine somebody in their insecurity, somebody who always wants people around them so they can clap for them or applaud for them. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at what I do. You know, it's like people who tell these really, 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 really. No. If in case about my people, no, it's not that, because I mean, I love kids jokes, because you know I love kids jokes because kids can be hilarious. But you know, you ever have some adults who tell like the worst jokes and they think it's just funny as hell. And if you're around that person, if you're on the payroll or you're trying to kiss ass to that person, you're supposed to go, oh yeah, that was funny. See, I've never been that type. I have never been that type. I've been a bit brutally honest, right? Like my daddy, and speaking of which, because this is going to be a salute to the military, more so my family tree. So I've been watching a lot of drill sergeant videos and stuff like that, and I'm also reminded that my dad's rank didn't stop at a drill sergeant. He ended up being commanding warrant officer. Why don't you all do the research on that and see what it is, and compare my dad with your dad, since that's what we're going to do. My dad. No, let's compare my dad with your dad. Let's do that. Let's really do. Well, just because he had no, bitch. No. Stay. Oh, since you want to jump, see, I just felt somebody jump on the energy. Since you want to jump on the industry, handle this like a real bitch, B. Whoever that would be. I don't even know why I said B, but it could be because it's B for bitch on this day, because people want to jump in your energy and don't know what they see. See, that's why you need therapy, but not therapy for me, because the therapy you get from me, you might not like it. You might end up like that spider or that, oh, I'm disturbed. It's a little dead froggy. And the spider pooped. You know, like how animals poop before they die? You know, like, ooh. I just heard the crow way back in the distance. Let me sit and meditate on this for a moment. All animals poop, by the way, but I was cleaning house. They were on my porch. I was just spraying outside. I hope the plant's okay. Clearly the spray works. Good for that. But I didn't even see the frog when I did it at first. So I don't know if it's residue from this. I don't know. But I know there was a cat, or there was something on my roof. I assumed it was a cat, because the cats, for whatever, jump up on my roof. Usually 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. But in this case, it was like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Why are you jumping up on my roof at night? What's the deal, kitty? I have no cats, by the way. I have no pets. You know. But yet I have all the pets. But, you know, maybe it was a cat or maybe it was a spirit. I don't know. You know, I have stories that we won't get into that right now. But let's just say, getting back to my daddy, the drill sergeant, the commanding warrant officer, because reminding you, my relationship with God is like my relationship with my very own father. Same thing to me. You do what works for you. You wanna say Jesus, and there was no J back in the day, so grammatically and spiritually and Aramaically that would be incorrect. But go ahead and do what you do. But then don't play up in my face and tell me, well, you know what you need Jesus. No, you need the truth. Don't ever do that to certain people when you don't even know about you. You don't even know what you need, because you don't read. You let somebody who's been grifting you for money all your life tell you what to do. Please don't listen to people like Lecrae when they're just trying to make money off of you. Real spiritual people wouldn't be hanging around T.I. and, I mean, well, maybe you can. Maybe, I mean, some people will. You know, everybody can change, and that is true. But when you consistently are known for doing something over, and T.I., don't please. Don't come for me, bro. Let's not forget, you met me too at Atlanta when I was working at Magic, and Hot 95. I mean, you had Magic 107 in one studio, and the studio right beside it was Hot 97.5. So I've met T.I. in real life. I mean, smaller than me. Did you see the pictures that I had with Escape, with Tiny too? Like, I've met all these people. So, like, you all are wannabes. You haven't met not a goddamn one of them yet, not in person. But yeah, you can do AI and do Photoshop and do whatever it be. I met these people in reality, not impressive to me. But it wasn't like I was being negative or anything like that. It's just that I've already met these cats, so I'm over it. I mean, and again, I've always said, me and my bestie, we really do life. Like, I'm 5'3", honey. If you're shorter than me, I have absolutely no, 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 no attraction whatsoever. But to think about what I've heard about his toe action, all this stuff, and how they be boot stomping women, and then Tiny jumps in and all this. I mean, you guys are in some really freaky, crazy situations. Of which you wanted to put me into the same type of simulation, because that was a simulation to hell, and I don't do hell very well. I mean, you know what? I just kind of break hell wide open. And, like, what would Daddy do being a drill sergeant in hell? What would a drill sergeant do? I mean, if you were that type of angel, okay, I came to destroy hell today or make you better. Anyway, but I'm looking at all these drill sergeant videos and how they get up in these folks' face. And that's why my daddy said, nah. Mommy said, she's so tactical. And I'm playing this game, by the way, that it keeps going back to legendary, brilliant, and strategic. It's like it's levels to the game. It's levels to the game, but the ones that keep coming out most of the time, legendary. Like brilliant, strategic. So okay, and I mean, because it'd be like super hard. This is the super hard one, and it's like strategic. Legendary. They're not I mean, they're easy for me, but I guess not easy for everybody. And why can't I do this and make money? If you can do that, why don't you go on these apps and then make money? Because that's not how I'm supposed to make my money. It's like gambling. It's like I'm not the one that's gonna go to Las Vegas, and I'm not. It's just not in my DNA, which gets to the reading, okay? I don't do readings for pay, even though I have been doing readings longer than most of these readers on social media, YouTube. I mean, I've always been able to do this. It's naturally me. You call it tarot cards, whatever. I can call it medicine cards, runes, my 4 agreement cards from the Don Miguel Ruiz. Why don't you read the 4 agreements? I don't know, people try to talk about all these commandments and all these surahs, but you can't even do 4 motherfucking things. Though I did not have to curse, mother. It's just, I'm just waking up. I am still disturbed by the frog. I'm disturbed by the little froggy. I feel bad. I know. I mean, I can't get my mind off of that. I feel bad. See, that's sad, because I would not feel a damn thing for someone to be busted, brokey, dusty, crusty, rusty motherfucker want to play up in my face and blow them all away. Listen, any of these people come near me, shoot them down instantly. But the frog, I feel bad. It's like, it's just like, if this was a naked and afraid challenge, that would be edible. Yeah. I would hesitate to, like, no. I watch Naked and Afraid so I can know what to do in certain situations, but do I ever want to go on a Naked and Afraid challenge? No. I know me and my bestie one time said we should do Survivor, but we're getting old and our bones are like achy. We're 69 years old. I'm 69 years old. I make this stuff look real easy. I wake up every day almost in some type of pain, but it's just like pain's gotten to be just a thing. I just get used to the pain. I mean, did I hear it's something that my counselor said the other day that, well, we know you're sick, but we know you can. I am monitored every day. It's in my records to be monitored. Monitor her, okay? And they do. And I appreciate that, Keep flying through. Because it keeps me honest. Because back to my dad, the drill sergeant, the commanding warrant officer. I see these drill sergeant videos and stuff like that. And that's why my dad said, no, my daughter wouldn't have, she wouldn't have, no. No, not my daughter. She's a little quick. My mom said she's strategic. She is. She's strategic, but she's also like me. They catch you on the wrong day, and they jump up with that rah 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 shit. Rah. That's my community about me. Don't disrespect Miss ValJones. She turns into a whole other entity. But I mean, I get it, but that's why I didn't do that, because I'm like, who the fuck do you think you barking at, bitch? Listen though, you all signed up for the military shit, so don't do me. I'll tell you real quick, boys and girls, don't do me. You're not me. Trying to do me and not me will get you in trouble. But hey, you want to be wannabes. Okay, go ahead and see how that works for you. Look how it's worked for some people already in the industry. But, yeah. Wow. Maybe that was maybe that's a bad spirit that turned into a little teeny toad. And now it's dead on its back. Like the black widow spider, venomous, and the poop. So the spray, I just sprayed it and it's sprayed. It's just like a bullet spray. Oh my God! But it's just spray. Oh my God, that shit worked. Now I hope my plants are okay. I mean, we'll see. But I didn't really spray them this way. But that spray was just, I sprayed the spray. I didn't spray it this way. I sprayed the spray that way from the... I'm not going to lie. I messed up about the frog right now. Black widow spider, dead, it pooped. Okay, I got over it. I'm not that, I'm into spider web, so I'm really not that into spiders. I have you ever had a, what you call it? The hairy spider, they know at Carver's Creek, I can't think of it right now, that I don't like spiders in the house at all. So I mean, if it keeps from, hey, if coming in the house was your intention, nope, that wasn't going to happen. See, poop, it pooped and it died. Thank you, though, Mr. Ivory Poacher, for saying those are not eggs. Those are not eggs. That was the spider poop. But that's what happens when people, it's just like with animals. When you start to die, you lose your bowels. I could have said that in the first 2 minutes of this video, as this was kind of like a hashtag naturally the O, Val's awakening journey with chronic kidney disease. Now, how I put it all together, yo. Let me put this right here for a second. Oh, man. Because we got cars today. I'm like looking at any bugs, but hell, obviously the spray has done its thing. But 4 agreements. Always do your best. Don't make assumptions. Don't take anything personal. Always do your best. Don't make assumptions. Don't take anything personal. And why do I keep forgetting? It's only 4, Val. Be impeccable. Child, please. The most important one. Be impeccable with your word. Hello. Be impeccable with your word. Be impeccable with your word. For those of you who don't understand what the word impeccable means, it means be truthful, be honest about it. Are you really honest about your word? Because that's the funny thing about a Saturn return. Saturn returns regardless of what you believe in, whether you believe in God or not, whether you believe in Buddha, Allah, Shiva, Ganesha, Kuan Yin, whatever. At the end of the day, the energy all over the universe is, if you are not being truthful with who you are or what you're talking about, this shit's going to come back to you in such a way that you can wind up in a hearse. No joke. You can keep lying to yourself till the cows come home. You can keep drinking all that stuff away and smoking all that stuff away. You think, I'm going to be okay, until you find out that you are really not okay. So you're going to tell somebody else how to be okay, but you're not okay. Okay. Good luck with that. Be impeccable with your word. Realize the power of your word. Your word is the power that you have to create. It is a gift that comes directly from God. Your word is the power that you have to create. It's a gift that comes directly from God. Now let me address the elephant in the room. Christians who say stuff like doing cards or tarot cards. I mean, whatever you want to call it, cards or divination is evil. It's evil. I just find it funny how you have so many Christians talk about evil and they don't even understand their own Christianity at all. First off, Christ was not his name. That was a label. Once again, we get into labels. A label. It was like the troublemaker. And right now, many Christians are being troublemakers to their own selves, to their own lives. They're afraid to stand up against the pastor. Why? When you know the pastor is wrong. But you look at somebody like me and I'm the problem. Okay, move along. That's evil. She's a witch. Says the bitch up here selling oils and prayer cloths for $29.95. Well, by now it's probably $59.95. While, great-great-grandma or grandma and grandpa who put up all the pains and paid their tithes all their life, then when it comes to the wintertime and they need help with their bills, let's keep it real. Reminding you when Joel Osteen, when the floods came through to Texas, he said, fuck this shit. You can't come here. Is that. But you go, well, God will forgive you, but won't forgive everybody else for your trash. Get the fuck out of here. I have no time to argue with that, and I would advise you not to argue with me, because you will not find that. You will find the drill sergeant come out of me. I will drill the truth into you, or drill that lie into you, whichever it meant to be. But no, you know what? The funny thing about it is, you would think that, okay, she's hardcore. Both her parents were in the military, and I can't be hardcore. But I don't think I'm hardcore. And I never saw my daddy. My daddy never. I'm trying hard to remember. And I do be remembering. And I don't really remember my daddy lifting his voice up to me in a consistent manner like a drill sergeant. He was just literally one of the most humblest Leos I've ever met. I mean, I'm daddy's kid. I was daddy's daughter. I'm not saying I had him wrapped around my finger, but he loved his daughter a bit. And I don't think he ever really has hollered at me. No, not even my mother. My mother, now my aunt, got a switch to me. Well, a child needs discipline. That's true. And we grew up in a time where people knew what to do. You people not so much, because everything you do is abusive. So you wouldn't know how to paddle or switch. You all are on some different shit. And that's why I'm just staying away from it, because if I have to deal with that mess, then I really will start to turn into that drill sergeant's kid. I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to kill a person. I remember that time I went to talk in Seabrook, my old alma mater, Seabrook Elementary School, and there was this guidance counselor who said there was this young boy, and he was very, 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 as young boys are, though, I mean, it's a young kid, it's elementary school, but very rambunctious, very, just very troublesome, so to speak. But at least that's what they said. Very rambunctious and stuff. And so I'm out there doing my stories and stuff like that, and he just wanted to be seen, very rambunctious. I'm like, come here, baby, come here. You want to be seen? Come here. Come around Auntie Val, come around Mama Val. So as I'm doing my stories, he tried to be, I put my arm around his neck. I held him close to me, like, okay, we gonna listen, right? And I kind of tightened up a bit. He wasn't in any danger. In fact, he loved it. I mean, he probably was finally getting the discipline that he could relate to. And I know the teacher, the little white girl, was like, I don't know if that's what you do. But the point is, the little boy has stopped being disruptive. And anytime he would try to disrupt, and the other students would try to ask and stuff like that, and he'd do something crazy, and I kind of like tighten up on the grip, and they would laugh, and then he eventually would laugh too. And eventually, he caught the clue, and eventually I let the grip go, and he sat down and was really cool. See, you have to teach children respect, Joe. Where are they getting taught? If they're getting taught at home, and home is wrong, that's why I really salute the teachers, because you know what, you try to have it going on, but there's only so much you can do when the parents are fucked up too, and they're the main ones. My little daughter wouldn't do that. My little son wouldn't do that. Your little demons do a lot of things, and that includes church people too. Oh my God, my son, my daughter. No, you. No, let's talk about you. Where they get it from? The tree produces the seed and the fruit, and the seed and the fruit never, ever, ever falls far from the tree. Which gets back to my DNA. No, I just saw like a little shadow. But there's nothing around me. I'm super perceptive. And see, there's that. See, she sees things. Are you sure she's not delusional? She has some. Shut the fuck up. I am clearly as smart can be. I mean, there's a reason why everybody's watching me. A different reason why they're watching you. Everybody waiting for me to crash out. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. But no. But my dad, I never saw him come up harshly against me like that. He may have gotten a belt to me one time. He threatened me I forgot what I did, but he got his belt out, and I was sitting I'm good. So I never really got. The only time I really got spanking from my parents, that I can recall. I think, like I said, my aunt has switched me a couple of times. My mom, my dad got the belt out. I don't think other than that, he got the belt out on me and would give me that look, and that was it. It was automatically in non-respect, and that's where I am. I'm that kid. I understand my authority. I know who created me. That's why any of these little muggle-ass little rapper, I'm gonna put my foot on her neck. Bitch, I will fuck you up like this spider and that frog. You're all dead to me. Truthful Tuesday. Be impeccable with your word. Your word is the power that you have to create. Come at me the wrong way, you gonna need a wake. Forget a waking you up. Forget that. Let's go straight to the wake. Don't play with me, and I won't play with you. That's how Miss ValJones rolls. She's like her mama and her daddy too. Ask my community about me. Everybody trying to be nice and spin the block. No, but you got Saturn return. God is pounding people's asses. Because I told you this a long time ago, but you want to play in my face and stop me from making my dough. I'm up here stage one, excuse me, I wish. Stage 4 chronic kidney disease at 69 years old. I'm aged out of disability. People think I'm not a stable risk if I go out and get a job, so I guess I got to make the job and create the job in me. But then I try to do the stuff, and then next thing I know, the industry guy, well, we gonna do podcasts too. We gonna do radio too. We gonna do voiceovers too. Now all my voiceover folks done fell off and stepped off. That's what they do. This humiliation ritual. Everybody done shut down. Every little money source that I was making and I was getting ahead. Everybody done went dead. You think I don't feel some kind of way about that? Oh, was I supposed to say, well, what do you want me to do, right? Bitch, I will fuck you up. Don't let me go Merovingian mafioso mermaid on you. You do not understand my DNA, do you? I'm clapping for myself, and I'm also clapping for some of you that catch your clue, but I'm also clapping to hopefully these people will get it. Don't play with me, because you could be this dead frog too. See what happens when you come up on the porch of Miss ValJones, say you don't belong in this house. You're dead to me. Be impeccable with your word. Your word is a power that you have to create. It's a gift that comes directly to God. You come at this house the wrong way, you're dead to me. What part don't you understand? So I'm watching all these drill sergeant videos and stuff like that, and I'm like, I applaud your recruits, and I applaud your, what else you gonna do? Because let's be real, some of these drill sergeants, I know, it's like, have you ever watched Full Metal Jacket? That movie has stuck with me forever. Full Metal Jacket. I think regardless of your age, I think every military doesn't need to watch it because they've already watched it, they've lived it. But I think every military brat need to watch especially my age. If you haven't watched it, you of my age, you already watched it. So the ones coming up, because these movies, they're now, no, Full Metal Jacket and Kelly's Heroes. That is still the ultimate movie to me. Kelly's Heroes with Clint Eastwood, Telly Savalas, Donald Sutherland. Oddball. I can relate to that. I love me some Donald Sutherland. And Don Rickles was Crap Game. That was an amazing movie. Funny, hilarious, and sad at the same time. It's a part like in the Malcolm X movie. It's a part that at certain parts it makes me. There's certain scenes that I don't like to reflect back on, because it gets to me every time. And so that's why I said, people, be aware that you want to play gangster, and maybe you're not playing gangster, maybe you really think you are gangster, but you're going to roll up against the wrong person. You're going to roll up against some military person, or some old military person, some military's kid who, came from a line of, I'm not saying I came from a line of gangsters at all. I am not saying that at all. Did you see my aunts? Did you see all my aunts with their hats on? These aunts did not have bonnets on their motherfucking head. Bitch, you gonna learn respect. You new generation, you don't know respect. And I get that, because you weren't taught respect by your family. You weren't taught respect by your generation. You weren't taught enough respect. You didn't have respect for schools. The preachers were screwing everybody and using you as tools, simps, and stands, and fools. The music industry has fucked everybody up. And the music industry thought that, I'm just gonna keep getting away with this shit. No. You get the karma too, bitch. You get the karma too. You see what's going on in the entertainment industry? They thought they were going to do this all their life like they used to. Nope. No. All the old Hollywood ancestors that you screwed over, they're coming out too. It is a beautiful thing. It's kind of like Ghostbusters when the spirits start coming out, you know what I mean? And then they just take over. In New York, you need to really be careful with what you do, because you got a lot of, you learn nothing from your movies. Ghostbusters. And Texas and Florida and California, but go ahead and do you. And why do all the aliens seem to always go out to the Midwest? Because that tells you a clue. Something ain't right in the water. Where did this dude send all the National Guard at? Anyway, that's I don't really watch the news. I'm just like, okay. I told you, I do not do circuses. That's why I do me. So, I'm up here. This is my awakening journey with my stage 4 chronic kidney disease. So I'm not going to allow somebody to tell me your person's coming and, God told me to give you a message. God did not. Stupid thought. I haven't even had coffee yet. I wake up this hot. And it's that. Val, I make it look easy. Do you understand what stage 4 chronic kidney disease is? Do you know the challenges with that? Seriously, you got to watch what you eat. You got to watch what you do. You got to change up your whole lifestyle. You can't do the stuff you like to do. The food that I used to love. I just realized, and I didn't just realize, but, I got a good team around me. It's like, we know, well, they know that I kind of, my comforting thing when I'm feeling some kind of way is I comfort eat. And so I went on this chip binge, but it was Wise potato chips. So it's Wise potato chips, like not as much sodium as the rest of potato chips, but still the operative word here is potato chips. Okay, we're not even talking about the salt anymore, the sodium. That's one thing that you should be like, limiting when you have chronic kidney disease. I already knew that potatoes have oxalates. Check out the word oxalates. And when you have chronic kidney disease, you have to watch the food that has oxalates. Like it will say, eat apples, right? But apples are hella bad because they got oxalates. You got to do what works with your body. I started realizing when I was doing that. Remember when I was going on that whole potato pie binge, like, for years, because I love sweet potato pie. However, sweet potatoes have so many oxalates that wasn't helping my kidneys the whole time. It might have helped with depression, because sweet potatoes are a great depression food. It lifts your whatever those endorphins are, it builds that up. But for someone with chronic kidney disease, sweet potatoes pie constantly is not the thing to do. I'm not going to say every once in a while you can have it, but remember, I was eating it like crazy, and somebody was feeding me that too. Yeah, old wicked witch mentor that I had, at least I thought she was a mentor, called her Big Sis, but now I don't know what she had, and I don't care either. That is a cold fish I might be, but when I feel betrayal around me, oh bitch, I could be colder. What will my daddy do? Kill all of you? My mama would too, because my mama was, she seemed like she wasn't as. My mom being a Sagittarius, daddy being on the Leo on the Cancer cusp. His fire and his emotions were right there with the stuff that he loved. He was passionate about his mission. He was passionate about his family. He was passionate about justice, and he was passionate about if his daughter was wrong. I told you he brought a shotgun up into a church for a guy that was stalking me in school. So for all of my stalkers out there, if that's what you're still trying to do, that's a federal crime, right? You don't know what type of proof I have. I leave breadcrumbs everywhere. In fact, I leave loaves. I have stuff in places that right now you don't know. So if you can take me out, but if I have to do a video every day or almost every other day, I'm always going to leave some room, some breadcrumb, okay? So if something happens to me, there are arrows pointed. This. And thank you, motherfucking bitches, who helped to put my name on that watch. I'm glad that the watch and the monitoring exists, because if they're monitoring me, then they see what I do, and they see what I do in reality. And I keep telling you, if they're monitoring me, then they're also monitoring you. People worry that there are cameras in the neighborhood. There are cameras everywhere. There are cameras everywhere. You never know if you're looking at a bird or a drone. And right now, I don't care. You want to be the Truman Show? You want to be a part of my Truman Show? Now, everybody around me is the Truman Show. Be careful what you do. I know damn well that it's hard to say, how did a thumbtack and a nail get in my tire, okay? A nail, okay. A thumbtack, okay. But a thumbtack and a nail on a tire that I only had for a month, and I got to get 3 more tires too? Bitch, do you know how hard it is for me not to kick down doors and literally slaughter all of you? Are you okay? Oh, I'm very okay. You live. You don't know. The point is, you don't know what I can do. You don't know what I can do if I snap. You don't know what I do if I had not had my snacks and my naps. You don't know what I do. You think you do. You let some little bald head, bubba head, dumb ass, rusty, crusty, hoe ass, trash ass, trick ass, mark ass, Hollywood industry legend, rapper, whatever it be. All these folks are dying financially, spiritually, physically. Doesn't matter to me. And then you want to force something on me? We gonna get your ass. Come on, bitch. You gonna be like that. You gonna be pooping like that Black Widow spider and that toad. Anyway, did I make you laugh today? Thank you, Mr. Ivory Poach. Said that's not eggs. You're right. That's poo. That's spider poo. I sprayed. The froggy wasn't there though. So yeah, but back to the cat. Why doesn't a cat? That doesn't. Well, the cat's bigger. Well, it could be a cat. It could be a spirit. Well, they say when cats come around you, that's their spirit protection too. I don't know. But let me pull my medicine cards out. Happy Tuesday. This is good content for you. Like, subscribe, share, if you care. I'm telling you now, if you're gonna use the content but don't give back, you're going to get spiritually smacked. Go ahead. I'm covered. You think your crystals and your gems and your 10 spiritual baths and your oils and your little magic hooty hoo whoop-de whoop whoop-de whoop words going to help you? Okay. I still got cleaning to do today. I mean, eagle. Get your eagle on. Connect with spirit. Feel the freedom found in oneness. Let your spirit soar. Indeed. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You heard me when I was out in Carver's Creek and I was doing that. That was not an owl, by the way. That was, well, I don't know what it was. Owl. Honor intuition. Use discernment. Outsmart deception. Trust your first impressions. That would sound like something my aunt would say. Always trust your instinct. All with my Pisces aunt. The best storyteller in the whole family, because she knew the truth. She knew the truth. She was Pisces. She was brutally honest too. She was the only one that my mother trusts with to raise me when my mom and my dad served in the military. And did you see in the picture that I showed beside mom, the two red hats, my mom and her Aunt Lula? Like I had my Aunt Nin, that was her Aunt Lula. They had their own houses. They had their own land. And another thing I've noticed about the family, about the clan, our clan, the ones who had the best heart, the ones who were the sweetest, seem to have the heart. Ooh. Tribe checking in. This never gets old. We got you, baby. If you know, you know. This never gets old. Now, this is the part that could freak some people out. But I dig it. I feel my, because the allergies, by the way, welcome to Allergy Central. The allergies are very high today, so I'm going to have to get up and go in and take a shot, because I can feel another reason why your bones get achy, along with stage 4 chronic kidney disease. I got a little neuropathy going on right now, and the allergies are just horrible. I'm a horrible allergy sufferer. Allergies are very high. What type of allergies do you have in the fall? You have allergies all your life around here, all season. It just is what it is. But have you heard? So, yeah. But the sweetest people in our family got treated the worst. I don't even know what that was about. I guess that's why both my mom and my dad decided to move across. Once they moved across the Cape Fear River Bridge, they would go back and check on family, but they didn't think about moving houses back there. all that land that was supposed to be given to them. I don't know why the nicest of our people. I remember some of my really, really nice cousins, sweet cousins, and I mean, they got stalked too by their own family. I mean, man, my family on both sides of my tree, my mom and my dad's family, just fucked up energy. Is the jealousy, and I guess that's in everybody's family. But that's why when you talk about chosen ones or people being chosen, it's not everybody. Just because one person is chosen in the family, that doesn't mean the family is chosen. But I tell you what, if you are the person that's chosen in your family, whatever that legacy, whatever that lineage, whatever it's meant to be, whatever that the great-grandmother, great-great-great-great-grandmother, great-great-great-great-grandmother, great-great-great-great-grandfather, great-grandfather, whatever that lineage, that legacy, who is supposed to carry on that legacy seed, it doesn't go to everybody. Although they will play with the wheels and they will get the land and they will play with the money and they will play with your head, but they cannot take that seed out of you because your ancestors chose you to move forward, to move ahead. Your ancestors chose you to be the redeemer of their legacy. Your ancestors told you to continue to rep your history and your history. I saw how my grandmother had all that land on my father's side, and those bitches waited for her to die. And now they all preachers. What are they teaching? You need to teach yourself some health goals. Everybody looking like they're 100, 300 plus pounds. Miss me, ho. No. I was nice to all of you. I supported all of you like I thought my daddy said, family supports family. But not a one of you bought a book from me. Not a one of you really supported me. There was one, and I will always love him, and I hope he's fine. But I can't come out and see you, right? Because I know that shrew ass, heifer. She's going to say the wrong thing, and then I'm going to go Full Metal Jacket on her ass. Bitch, you do not scare me. You want to bring up your demon? Okay, I'm going to bring up Bob Jones Jr. today. Bitch. That's the funny thing about dark. They don't get it until they get it. And that's why mommy and daddy said, no, it's not meant for you to travel. You're not going to travel. You're not going to visit people. You're not going to people's homes. You're going to do what you do, get your exercise, and just do your thing. You're just going to leave it all alone. Alfie, honor your intuition. I heard my aunt speaking to me and my tribe too. Honor intuition. Use discernment. Outsmart deception. Trust your first impressions. Got it. Heard. The dead spider and the dead toad frog said, might want to believe her. Every word. The squirrel. It's a squirrel. Oh, wow. Did I hear Tyler the Creator and Timothy Chalamet getting ready to do, well, go ahead and do that, okay? I mean, y'all deserve each other in a variety of ways. I'm not mad at any of that, okay? But steal some more money from me and everybody in your camp gonna pass away. I appear to be in the shadows right now, don't I? Oh, you can't see me. You can't see me. Ho, 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 ho. I don't think you can see me here either. But, whatever. Okay, Bird said that was better. Use time and energy properly. Waste nothing on negativity. Heard. That's it, heard. Waste nothing on negativity. Gather the rewards of stewardship. These all just came out, so I'm just going to go with it, okay? Antelope. Reindeer. Time to respond. Take action. No procrastinating. Decide and do it now. And the deciding to do it now is to continue to cut everybody off. Period. Like, you know what you need to do. You're not letting no groomers groom you. You're not letting somebody come up, well, I'm here to help you. No, you're here to help you. But hey. It's the bear. Don't be a little boo-hoo-hoo. No, Smokey the bear says. No, but it's a bear. Go within. Because the journey is an inside journey. It's not a collective journey. It's a personal journey. It's collective only in the sense that everybody's going through their own journey some kind of way or whatever, okay? But you're not trying to lift the collective up. You're lifting yourself up, because, I mean, who are you lifting up? Who the fuck are you lifting up when you can't even lift yourself up? Make sense of that, Linda. We keep saying Linda, that's no knock on Linda, who named me, but it's just said, blame that little boy for that. He set a trend. I hope he made his money for that, but know how this industry gets in. He probably didn't get a dime. These motherfuckers are doing crime all the time. Woo, my gosh. But anyway, go within. Personal strength comes from inner knowing. Indeed. So I'm going to let some readers tell me about me. God has this message for you to me. I speak to God directly, and God is too. I speak to all my angels and my entities and whatever it be too. Why all of a sudden, if you can speak to me, why would they speak to you to give me a message? Since I give messages every day, downloads and uploads, okay? And then I turn around and share them for you all to put this shit through ChatGPT. You all about ChatGPT, and I heard ChatGPT is dying too. Well, it doesn't matter to me, because I don't put my shit through ChatGPT. I just do my stuff naturally. Hashtag naturally the O. Do you know what the word the O is? Look up the word the O, okay? I mean, do I have to be a guru? And what happened to the Guru channel, by the way? And the best way to get the kids also is through cartoons too. But the cartoons that they have today are not like the cartoons back in the day. Although the cartoons that we had back in the day was a little dark. Speaking of Disney, which and Disney does play its part. I remember, I'm glad now that I grew up wanting to be a Disney kid, but I'm glad that I wasn't, because as you say, they don't have no black kids. And I'm like, maybe that's a good thing, because, considering that they screwed over all the white kids, like, it's just horrible. So I'm like, I'm not even mad. I'm not even hating on that. But the point of the matter is, I got to give Walt Disney his applause, right? Because that man was a genius, and that's just that. He was a genius to do what he did. That was a vision, and I am inspired by the visions of real visionaries, not these people that set adrift on PM Dawn and want to grift people and steal from people and cause people harm. Everything is treated like a gang mentality. We're gonna make you join our gang, bitch. I will fuck you up and make you say my name. I will take a serrated blade and put little bits and pieces and cuts on you all over the place, and I will pluck out your hairs with some hot tweezers and make you pay one way or another. I'm an evil little bitch when I get on my negative shit. You know what I mean? Trust me, we don't want to go there at all. We don't want to go there at all. I don't. Because I'd be like a bucket with a hole in it. Because, if I start to go there, I'm going to, keep going there until I finish it. And that's what my parents, that's what all the guys and all the angels stepped through. And it's like, listen, no, drop it, all of it. Because we know what they're trying to make you do. What they don't know is that they don't want that. They think they want that smoke. They don't. Darling, do you know how many civilizations you have destroyed? I really don't. I don't even know why I brought that up. I'm just channeling, okay? This for entertainment purposes only. Right? Ask yourself, you the one with the planes and the helicopters flying over you all the time. Horse! Speaking of North Nodes, Saturn return and my North Node. Big Papa Saturn. Everybody talking about Big Papa Saturn. In my case, it might be Big Mama Saturn. It's in the family. We are speaking of Saturn and Sagittarius in my 6th, 7th, 8th house, which is also at Atlanta area code, which is very significant to where some of my enemies live. Used to be frenemies, but now they're just straight enemies. But that's okay. Honor your medicine. I always do. Stand tall. I always do. Use your talents. I try to. Own who you are becoming. Of course I will. Before they try to own you. Who's trying to own me? Who in the world said, well, I own you? You own who? Bitch, the only people that own me are my mom and my dad, and you are not my mother and father, and those are not my brothers and sisters. I don't know those people. Nor do I want to. Ever. That is closed. You had 3 seasons of Marley, and Marley. That's as far as it goes. That shit, not even a top-notch exorcist could take that shit away. Listen, I'm in my priesthood, okay? I'm good with it. You guys have got like, this has gonna be, y'all are just, you, all of you are pictures. Your pictures, your reasons of why someone like me would choose to be celibate for the rest of my life. And go with it too. I've been celibate for 11 years. At least. Been impeccable with my word. How about you? This is not a narrative. This is not a script. So you gonna come in and you gonna take this shit. Bitch, I will kill you where you stand. Please try me, okay? I hear the fight. Don't say it. Okay. North Node today. Yes, ma'am. Damn! I've been talking for 55 minutes? How in the world? Okay, I gotta go. I got stuff to do. Alright, have a good day. That's your content for today. Happy Tuesday. Do you. But find out who you are first. But do you. This is ValJones, the woke storyteller. And my awakening journey with stage 4 chronic kidney disease and dealing with the Saturn returns. Just being me. Peace.